I said to her.
You're an asshole.
I make a difference.
No one in. Nothing going on.
Yeah, that's weird.
It could have been in town up the road.
Yeah.
Across the bridge or something.
At the prison, just the Echo
well,
playing tricks with us.
It could be.
From that direction, but then I heard kind of a little bit more
Well,
towards the open. That's why I thought here.
Mr. John, I'm sorry for being wrong.
It's fine. It's better for us to be worried just in case, Mitch is in trouble. We'd be right there for him.
Yeah.
God damn it. Fucking moonshine.
Here's the thing we can do now. We got that town right there. We can go scavenge again. Maybe we missed something. Maybe we might find a little bit more. Just gotta be careful. You don't have to scavenge if you don't want to. You want to hit back, you're more than welcome to. I'm gonna look around for a bit, see if we can find some more nails, tools, things we could use.
You guys keep an eye out for a canteen.
I'll keep an eye. I got a couple of water bottles on me right now if you need one.
I have a back at base. In Yellow Barrel is a belt with a canteen attached to it that you can have.
How have you been, Oscar? I've had a chance to talk to you since you got back.
Yeah, I've not been bad. Yourself?
Doing pretty good. The other day, you missed a bit of a dinner party. We had some guests over, fresh cooked chicken boiled with vegetables. Nice little broth was made. It was delicious.
I missed it.
Yeah, you missed it. I haven't seen that many people together in a long time.
There's a fire in the town somewhere.
Let's go take a look. Maybe it's that one guy we met earlier. I forget his name. Orion. Could be Sam as well. I haven't seen her a couple of days. She ran off. I don't know what's going on with her.
I saw her the other day. She fell asleep in this town.
Okay, she doing good?
That could be her waking up. Yeah, she's been doing fine. I think she's been with some people I don't know.
I'll see her. I'll ask her how she's doing. I want to make sure she's doing good. I worry about her.
Yeah.
You hear that? I heard someone jump.
That must be me. What are you looking for?
It's any general supplies for building, those sort of thing. You know.
Yeah.
Ammo maybe for a 9mm. These houses sometimes have it laying around.
Excuse me.
Who are you?
That's an easy answer to the question. My name is Dr. Henry Ryder.
Are you from this town, or where'd you come from?
I just found him.
Yeah, that's me. I keep hearing a batter over there.
He was behind me.
I'm afraid I've taken a bit of a knock to the head.
Yeah, I think he's been mugged or something.
Well, my name's John. How long have you been out here on your own?
I've been moving from place to place since the infection started. I've been looking into it as much as I can.
What do you know about it?
For one, This infectious disease is definitely in all of us already.
I already know that.
That's not entirely true.
The second thing is they feel everything.
I don't agree.
Very conscious of what's going on.
What was your name again?
Dr. Henry Ryder.
Does that ring a bell, Alex? You said something about a doctor that knew shit about this stuff.
I don't know anything about a doctor, but that last name is...
Well, doctor, I don't know. I don't think they're still alive, or they feel it. Because you shoot them in the heart, they still come at you. They still come for you. A regular person, you know, they would die from that.
This is easily explained. Have you ever heard of a plant called a cordyceps?
No, I don't know anything about a cordyceps.
A cordyceps latches onto an ant or an insect and takes over the host's body, basically killing it. It controls the host and moves it around and infects others.
I'm gonna grab back.
I don't know, there's something else that they're not people anymore. They're never gonna come back to what they were. I heard stories about people trying to cure it. I don't think that's even possible, especially after going through a winter. Some of them did, freezing and being this rotted for this long. They're just whatever they became now.
I'm afraid there is no cure. Only the spades know of that.
What do you know about the spades?
I know they started all of this. I know, for lack of a better word, bastards. They've killed so many.
I know.
Especially in my field.
Did you work with them?
I'm afraid not. If I did, I would be fixing this.
I know what the spades did. I was in Chernars when it happened. I'm one of the people who left in the exodus from that place. I don't like the spades.
They managed to get you guys out of there, I heard.
Who?
Ingenious way they managed to get you guys out of there, I heard. Fog. Made from chlorine.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit sucked.
Would you be opposed of me taking a little blood?
A little what?
If a little blood, if you were in contact with the fog, I might be able to find some equipment and see if it has infected you in any way.
I don't know about that. I'm not gonna give you my blood. I don't know who you are. I know you said you're a doctor, but I don't know who you are. I heard stories out there, so I'm just being safe. I know you're on your own out there and it's dangerous. You need food. That's the least I can do for you.
If you have some food, I would be very appreciative of it.
Here you go. Should do you well for a bit.
Thank you.
I haven't seen since I came here. Since I was basically ran out of Chernars. I haven't seen any of the spades here. They might be among us. I don't know. But I think you should know. I think for most people who are researching the disease, I think it's a sore spot for most people. Just because no one knows who's a spade these days. If I was you, I'd be careful who you tell about that. Most people might become suspicious of your intent.
My main priority is to keep people healthy and moving.
Yeah, but most people won't believe that. You understand? A lot of people, they're scared. They don't understand. They're willing to point fingers in any direction they want. And if I was you, I wouldn't tell anybody that you're doing this research. Maybe if you're trying to make people better, think of something else to say instead. Maybe do it more privately. A lot of us here in this group, not everyone, but a lot of us, we've been through the fucking mill. Especially in Chernarus. That fog, the hundreds of batters, the spades causing all of it. We got out of there, it's a sore spot. You can understand from that just amount of detail I said right there. It's not easy for most people.
I understand. All of you are from Chernarus?
Most of us, not all of us.
Each and every one of you is brave for what you did. Coming from such a dangerous place to another dangerous place.
So far, it's been better here. I know it's still dangerous. But we're just trying to get by. We're just trying to live a peaceful life.
That feels better.
In the regards of the doctor, are you just a researcher or someone who's trying to find a cure, or do you actually know how to fix people up if they get hurt? What kind of doctor are you?
I can fix people up when they get hurt, trust me.
I know,
I'm very good at what I do.
what do you guys think? We don't have a doctor yet, and maybe you can move into...
John,
Yeah.
can I talk to you for a moment before you go too far into that?
Okay.
That name rider, I heard a lot back in Chernarus, and it was not good connotations with that name.
Okay. Good to know that then. I wasn't gonna invite him just in. I was gonna say maybe you can stay in a town nearby. But I'm not even gonna mention that then. If give me some more detail about what happened.
Unfortunately, I do not know. I only heard that I knew that there was some rather nasty folk looking for somebody with that name.
Who are these people looking for him?
They call themselves the family, if I remember right, but all I knew is that they were ones who tended to fly off the handle quite quickly and shoot first. I do not know if any of them made it out of Chernarus, but I do know that it was not in good connotation that I did hear that name.
I mean, if those people, if you don't know much about them and they fly off the, like, what's the connotation? What did he do? I want to know. I want to know more about this man we just met. If you can say any more about that.
All I do know, all that I can recall, is that it had something to do with his name had something to do with the outbreak, and they were looking for him because he had answers. I only ran into one of them, a man by the name of W. And I'm not a person that scares easy. But I did make sure my entire time when I was around him that if he did ask me to do something, I did do it, because I've had quite a good feeling that if you did not, he would just as quickly put a bullet in the back of your head as he would look at you.
Why is it so cold in here?
Bro, we aren't those people though. We're not. You know. I don't know if I can trust their opinion. You know. They could have had misinformation. There's a dangerous game of telephone out there, and
No, I do know, and it was not just him. I heard that the Pavlova group was looking for him as well as a couple of other folks, some Cheno Russians, but I cannot remember that.
All right, let's go up there and let's ask him why they were looking for him. Then let's get to the bottom of this. Maybe just you and I talk to him since you have most information. Where's he at? Hey.
Oh, hello.
We want to talk to you. I've heard some things, Reggie knows some things, and we just want answers. We want to get down to the bottom of this. Hope you understand. This is for our safety, your safety. We're good people. We're not trying to hurt you. But Reggie, you since you know the most, you do that. You ask the questions.
Have you ever heard of a man by the name of W? Or Ned? Or I believe another one was Ed, and goddamn, what was her name? A woman that travels with them as well.
I'm afraid not.
Any idea why they would be looking for you with questions as to how the outbreak started?
No, no idea.
What about someone by the name of what was his name? Goddamn, I cannot remember his name. I can only remember Oklahoma. A man that ran with a man named Oklahoma, looking for you as well.
I'm sorry, none of this rings any bells.
The reason I ask is that I ran into quite a few people back in Janaris that were, anytime your name came up, it was not in a friendly conversation. Well, at least the last name Ryder. It was not in friendly conversation. They were looking at you as possibly knowing the cause or the reason for the outbreak.
Oh. I swear I'm just a normal doctor.
Well, I'd be careful. It does seem that there are some rather nasty individuals and are looking for somebody by the name of Ryder.
Now,
Would you happen to
why was it
know
you?
where these people are located?
I think Reggie might.
In Chinaris, I know. Here in Livonia, I do not know. I do not even know if any of them made it. Well, I do know Oklahoma did make it over here. And I believe that Ned or Ed made it over here as well. Others, what about a group that called themselves the Family? That ring any bells?
No, I'm sorry. I've literally just got in the region.
Now,
I met you guys.
why was it you left Chinaris? Why'd you leave so late?
I left late because, well, things intrigue me. I came across Chinaris after most of everyone was gone, and followed the trail here.
What do you think, Reggie?
As far as I knew, they were looking for them on information that they had gotten from other things, and like you said, it was a dangerous game of telephone.
I know.
I mean, I would recommend possibly just obviously letting him go, but
Of course, I wasn't.
definitely with a word of warning.
Like I said, you gotta be careful out there, especially if people are looking for you. I don't know who you are, and it seems like you might have a clouded history. And I don't know if you're telling the truth or not. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't, but I don't know. It's hard to trust people these days. You can understand that.
I understand, yes.
But, it's probably best you be on your way then. We're gonna send you out. We gave you food, and you should be fine for a while. Maybe make yourself a fire.
Is there any other settlements nearby I might be able to...
Oh, I just remembered two names. Do you know anybody by the name of Avon or Max?
Afraid not.
I don't know where any close settlements are at the moment. We're just wanderers. We just travel where we can go. We carry what's on our back the best we can these days. But maybe if you travel south, you might find something. I know a lot of people who head south.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Alright, we're gonna leave you alone. Alright, guys. Let's just wander to the next town. Maybe we'll find more.
Sorry for any inconvenience I may have caused you.
Alright, guys, let's
Oh, no.
wander to the next town and see if we can find more
No
supplies.
problem.
Maybe find a home there
Like I
somewhere.
said, everything I heard was just merely in passing. So I would recommend being safe. Maybe hunker down until daylight, and then. I mean, if you're looking for a large settlement, Gibraltar might be your best bet. They might take you in.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, everybody, let's go.
Do we have everyone?
Should be 8 or 9 of us. I can't remember.
Right here, there's
Yeah,
only
4.
7. Who are we missing? Where's
Andy.
Alex with
Yeah.
us?
He's here. Andy's here.
I think, and we're all headed, you know, he knows where we're headed.
If the folks in Gibraltar will take him in, that at least let us know where he is. But
That's true.
there's just something about that name, Ryder.
I'm suspicious. I think he might be, at this point, I think he might be a spade. From the information you gave me.
Well then, if he's a spade, we should shoot him.
I don't know, though. I'm not gonna shoot a man just on assumption alone. I need proof.
We can't just shoot people upon suspicion, Alex. That makes us no better than them.
If I killed the wrong man, I wouldn't know what I would do. I would feel shit. I don't ever want that to happen. There needs to be proof.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But if he heads up south and the people who are looking for him find him, and, you know, they figure it out, or they know more than we do, because we don't know those people. We don't know what they know.
Something up the road as well. Maybe a flare. As we were leaving.
We really need to get NBGs, Jesus Christ.
Let's wait right here together as a group for a bit. Make sure we get everybody around us. I want to do a head count. And then we'll wait here for a bit. If we think he's following us or something, we'll go a different direction.
I mean, I can go
Yeah.
back and just deal with him.
Now, we don't know. We don't know if he's actually a spade.
I'm not saying that. I mean, like, if he is following us, then I would just confront him.
Oh, there you go. There's that as well.
I really need to get a... see if I can't find something, a flashlight that will fit to this gun.
What do you think, Reggie? You seem to have more knowledge about that last name. That name.
Well, like I said, I only remember hearing in passing and collected quite a few names that were associated with that when I did, but like I said, Avon, Max, Dillinger, I believe was another name. The person that told me, I think he ended up actually getting shot for telling me all this information, but didn't get killed, just shot in the leg. That kind of tells you the type of people that we're dealing with.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
What's interesting is I never heard anything about the spades in all this talk.
Huh?
Well, the first time I heard spades was with you, Alex.
Yeah.
I'd never heard about them before that.
Well, long story short with them, I mean, they were the ones who apparently released the virus. The thing that killed everyone. After that, I mean...
a man who's studying the infection. That's not a coincidence. I don't think there's anybody left who's looking into it unless you're trying to make it worse like those folks were.
Well, and I do know that with that group called the Family with W, I think her name was, goddamn, I wish I could remember her name. And then Ed and Ned, that they were experimented on in a hospital, and they did not like any doctor whatsoever they came across. In fact, I heard rumors of W shooting he ended up catching one of the doctors and ended up shooting him in the head right outside of Pavlovo. With Pavlovo's, they gave him the go-ahead to do it even within their walls, but out of respect for them, he marched him outside of the walls and shot him. At least that's how the story goes.
So, I'm not understanding a lot of this. You're saying that this guy's studying the virus, and that he might be involved with the spades, but Pavlovo's going around shooting doctors?
No,
I don't know. It's not
it
making
was a group.
sense.
It was a group called the Family. A man named Lux. That was her name. W. Lux, Ned, and I believe
Eve.
Ed.
I met Lux. She has a safe.
I don't know. I never.
What's going on?
I met Lux.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the kids on the frequency.
Yeah.
See if
She had a safe.
She made it from Sonaris. Interesting.
Maybe a different
I
Lux,
don't.
but
Possibly.
Well, here's what I did. I sent him towards the south. You know, like I said, you gave him the name of a town. If he's a good guy, at least he's going towards somewhere he maybe can set up a doctor's office or something. But if he's the wrong guy, if he's a bad guy, at least he's not going to be around here. And I don't want to kill someone on an assumption. I could never do that. I need to be 100% sure the person deserves it. That's what makes us human still.
Alex, I'll explain what I know a little bit more thoroughly to you.
You guys want to just wait until Mitch comes around?
I don't know if he's going to be around anytime soon. But, let's just head back home.
Fuck.
I don't have any lights. He doesn't have any lights.
Fire going or something.
Let's just... We'll head home. We'll sort all this out, and then I guess... we'll just start the day anew.
That's all we can do.
Look, I'm sorry about what I said
I just got a hold
with regards to that guy.
I know. I know. You want some kind of revenge or something, or... I guess, knowing they're dead might be easy for you, but you gotta be careful. You kill the wrong person. Could've been a good person, or just on assumption. What do you become after that? Think about that.